Hello, everybody. My name is Diana. I'm web accessibility expert based in Paris. And today in this video, I would like to discuss with you what are the magic tricks that help to explain other people the importance of web accessibility. I know that sometimes it can be really hard to explain it, and some people they just understand everything through the numbers, the money side, and they don't really understand why they need to create web accessible products and solve issues correlated to web accessibility. And I know that different people, different accessibility experts, they have different ways. Some they use some software to show the difference. Some say that only hiring people with disabilities in the team can help. In my case, I provide many presentations for startups and for the companies to explain them what is web accessibility and why it's important to work on it. And I can notice that every time the presentation actually can be, I can explain that there is a moment before and after, so that before I present some facts and then I show something, and after. There is one thing that helped to really bring attention to people and show them clearly the experience of people with disabilities with web and how it affects them, and to see really through your own eyes how web is changing. So I will show you the magic trick that I use during my presentations, and I hope it can also help you to explain the importance of web accessibility for your partners, colleagues, and the people around. So I will share with you my screen. I hope that this will work. And so this is my site. I created a web page with Lovable. It took a long time to make it accessible and to put all the information. I hope it's accessible enough. But we will see right now. So what I do in order to prove the importance of web accessibility is that I use the extension Web Accessibility Simulator. And I hope that you can see it on the screen. So this is Web Disability Simulator. It's a Chrome extension. I will put a link to this extension in the comment for this video and for the post. And right now I can show you how we can change the site. So like first, I will show you, so this is the site, that's how it looks like without any changes. Just like what I show, like if I provide the presentation to the company, so I show to the team how their main web page look like, what they already know, but just for some to go from the beginning to the end because they might work on different tasks. So that's how it looks. And then I show them how Web Disability Simulator work. So I use, okay, so how people with total color blindness see your web page. So that's how it looks. So we see everything with the gray gradient, black, white colors. There's absolutely no color, no other color. And if, for example, you have on the side, click on the red button, this will not work for them because red button doesn't exist. So you see with your eyes how people with this disability, they interact with your web page. Then I try to show them some other ways, like for example, okay, yellow blue color blindness. Because so like this, well, here it will not look that much changed. I can see that it didn't almost didn't change. Oh, sorry. Um, because I don't really have yellow and blue colors. I mostly have green and violet on the web page, but for some sites it's critical because it's their main color, so it changes the perspective of how people see the web page. Now we will try red-green color blindness. So I think this will affect because I have mostly green color. So with this type of visual disability, it reduces these colors from the web page, and that's what we see. So actually everything becomes gray. I didn't see this before. So it's like bluish gray. Yeah, and so again, if something is written, I don't know, like click on the green button. So people with such visual problem, they will not be able to click on the button because it will not be green for them. So we need to keep in mind, never use the color as an instruction. This is very interesting. It's far-sightedness, and actually huge amount of people. It's number one disability around the world for people. And even my mom, she has this problem, so she need to have glasses in order to read. She can see very far, but she cannot really read the book or to look at the screen without glasses. So why it's important? Like, for example, I can see Let's Work Together, the title, but others, they're quite small. So it's important to have a font as big as possible on your website because it's going to be important for people with farsightedness to see it. If it's big, they can read it. If it's small, this is a problem. So that's how they see your web page when they are on it. So they can see some colors, but even I don't understand what's written on it. So it's better to have it bigger. And that's what I need to do also. I I will work on it. Then I show tunnel vision. Very interesting how it see. So that's how the site look like. Why it's important, what information we can get from it. So it's better to put information in columns. Try to avoid full width because it's much harder to read. They need to go from the left to right, full width. Here, for example, like the buttons, they're in one place, like it's more like the information is has separated like in the blocks, so it's easier to read it. Okay, now we're moving to sunshine. Everybody have this problem like to read a website outside under the sun. Sometimes automatic brightness it works, but on some devices it doesn't. Sometimes it's not enough even. We can put maximal brightness and we still cannot read. This happened to me many times. Here I can see that yeah, there are some problems still, like I don't see this text. But most of the elements, they are readable, most of the information. Still, I need to work to make it better. That's what I can see. Okay, then we are moving to a very interesting part, Parkinson disease. So what it means? It means the cursor of the mouse is shaking, so it's very hard to place the focus on some element. Like I hardly can place it on the button. The button is quite big. Well, I can do it, but it's not that easy. And so it can show why all the elements, all interactive elements, they should be as big as possible. There are specific standards how they should be, like the minimum requirements. But yeah, it's very hard to place the focus. So it just provides you the sense of like physical sense how hard it is to move the cursor of the mouse with Parkinson disease. Very good simulation of it. And it's very important also that this extension is completely for free. I use it for demonstration during every presentation that I have, so I'm very happy that it exists and I can recommend it. So this is dyslexia. So now we see how people with dyslexia, they see your website. Like, so you should avoid big text, complicated structure, to use not such complex words, like simple, clear, and straight to the point. That's important because for them, as you can see, all the symbols, all the letters, they're jumping and it's hard to read, especially when there is a big text with confusing style and confusing meaning. Now we'll see small vocabulary. That's how it looks like. For example, my website, I have it in two language versions, English and French. But for people who don't speak neither of these two languages, it's going to be hard to read. That's what they will see. So they will not understand what's written, what does it mean. And it's important to have in mind that just like for dyslexia, you need to stay simple, clear, and like this, more people or more potential clients can understand what is your goal and your mission and what you can help them with. Okay, so now we will see the concentration. So ADHD or autism, so people with such disabilities, that's how they see the site. So everything is moving, everything is jumping, there are appearing messages. It's so much harder to read and concentrate on what you see on the website. So again, clear structure, small text, don't overcomplicate your site. And of course, no animations with flashing. This is also very dangerous. You don't want to do this. You need to provide clear message with your web page. And this kind of extension really helps to get attention of the team. Well, that's what I experience every time I show this. And it just like they finally see what it means. They finally see how it affects web experience with their website and why it's important. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. And if you're interested, this is just a small magic trick that I use to bring attention to this problem. And I hope that with this, more people will understand what is web accessibility, why it's important, and to really work to solve the issues correlated to web accessibility. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.